The next study I've put up for this week is a study looking at the energy expenditure of rugby league athletes, and you can see from this study, which actually used one of the best methods of measuring energy expenditure, the EE labelled water method, the rugby league athletes expend a lot of energy in their usual training and activities outside of training. So even as much as over 20 megajoules per day can actually be expended by rugby league athletes, as shown in this particular study. This study is also quite nice because it shows how energy intake doesn't necessarily match energy expenditure for these athletes, and also there's a high variation in the energy expended in sort of non-training type activities, so it's very difficult to estimate the energy requirements of team sport athletes, and often we need to use a bit of trial and error when it comes to sports nutrition practice in order to match energy intake with energy requirements. And some of the methods we've got for actually estimating energy intake, such as food records, have real limitations in their application to team sport athletes, and we don't always get a great insight into energy expenditure and energy intake using these methods. So we do need to use a little bit of trial and error in our sports nutrition practice when it comes to meeting energy requirements for team sport athletes.